2021 and it is currently like 8 o'clock in the morning. I haven't gotten up this early in like a year. I have to go get my car tested for the NCT, which is like in Ireland it's the National Car Testing or something. It's like a little certificate you get so your car is roadworthy for a year. And yeah, my old banger will probably fail. There's a whole list of things they check, and you need to pass all of them to get your little certificate. You have to pay, it's like €52. And because of the lockdown, they pushed it back like 4 months. So my NCT was actually usually in like October, and this was actually up in February, but I completely forgot about it. Oops. And by the time I checked, it was like up like a day that I checked my NCT. I was like, oh shit, I need to check that. And it was up like a day. And then I went to book my NCT test, and the soonest date I could get was this date, nearly the end of March. I booked the NCT test like a month ago. So if I fail today, who knows when the next date is available. I'm so tired. Yeah, and the only time available, usually when you go in on the online little thing, you can choose like a time in the day, like a wee slot to go in. The only time available was 8:30 in the morning. Thank God this place is only like 15 minutes away. But oh my god, I am tired. Having a whole year of like no job and like not getting up early, combined with like insomnia and leaving things last minute. I posted an Instagram story last night. It's LauraIrish if you're interested. I was out of like darkness washing my car last night because my mom wanted me to go visit my auntie, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I was like, I have to get my car ready for the test, but I was like, it'll be fine. But I spent it, we went to she lives right next to the beach, like right next door, so we went to the beach. I took my sister and Riley with me. Yeah, we went to the beach. I cut her hair for her, and we just hung out. And then when I got home, it was like 5 p.m. and I was like, girl, my sand in my car, dog hairs. I had to re-hoover, wipe everything inside. Then I had to like fill it with water. My mommy thankfully washed underneath it for me, and then I washed the outside at like pitch dark 7 p.m. last night because I'm a procrastinator and I leave everything to the last minute. So yeah, there's supposed to actually be a vlog up today, and I do have videos. I have two. I have like a boots haul and a vlog for this week, but yeah, I didn't edit them, of course, because I spent the last couple days not doing what I should have been doing. So the vlog's gone pushed back. I'm so tired, girl. My brain does not want to work. It's early in the morning. The shitty things about NCTs is like you have to go by yourself. And with the COVID measures, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I barely remember if I'm supposed to bring anything. I'm like, you go once a year, and if you have a new car, you go like every 2 years. If it's like under 10 years old, you go every 2 years. And I'm like, girl, I barely remember where this place is, let alone if I have to take anything. Yeah, the car's been in the garage all week from like Monday to like Saturday. And I just told him it's going to the test. Whatever, you hear that rattling? That happened after the garage man. So I have no idea what that rattling is. I just told him it's going through the test. He's like, oh, okay, no, what? He's so nice and so great. He was like, no, don't worry about it. I'll just do it. I'll get it through the test. I'll do enough to get through the test. Because I was like, girl, my car's that old. You could spend so much money on it. I was like, this is going to be so expensive. But when I went back, he was like, there was a back shock that was like rusty and like needed replacing. So he did both of them to balance them out. He explained it to me, showed me. He was like, you probably don't want to get what this is, but I'll show you. He's so nice, even though I'm a girl. And I'm like, I don't know. Do you know when you're supposed to really like get your daddy, a man, to be like, yeah, fix my car. Don't do it. Don't do the unnecessary. This man is so nice. It was only like €250, which is so much money, which I'm pissed about. But I was expecting it to be a lot more. And he was like, you could spend hundreds of euros doing up your car, but he's like, you know, my goal is just to get past the test. I don't want it to look fucking fancy. So yeah, he did that. He fixed he cleaned like my headlights are always like foggy and dirty, so he fixed them. I think he replaced a light bulb. He did like brake fluid or brake light fluid, some kind of fluid, because he gave me the rear seat, and filter and oil. So yeah, he did a good job. He goes, here. I was like, oh, that's actually, even though I'm so salty about having to spend that money, I was expecting it to be more, so he did it like, he is really, really nice. So if the car fails, he'll be going back to him and be like, why? If it fails, you do get like a little sheet afterwards with the results, so you know what it failed on, basically. And then you pay like €11 or something for a retest, just on that thing it failed. So, you know, if you're like an old car like mine, if I had to go back, there might be something might break in between now and then, you know? So, and I'm so salty because if the lockdown hadn't happened, I wouldn't have like been even driving this car. If I had had my job, I would have had a brand new car by now. That was my plan in life. Like the next thing I'm spending money, like my next goal is to buy a new car. And I'm not like just gonna buy like a few thousand car. Like this car was really, this car was my first proper car I bought, and it was like €2,000, 2,200 and something euro, and it was all the money I had. Because, you know, it was my first car, I didn't have any more money, this is the most I could afford. This car is great, I love this car. It has been, even the garage man said, this is a great big car. Like, she runs really nice. I only get her fixed like once a year to actually pass the test, and like, she goes fine otherwise. But yeah, if I had still had a job, I would have had enough money in the bank for a deposit on the car, and I'd be able to get the finance, so I could pay it off like a little bit, like every month. So I'm so salty because I'm like, I don't think my tires are the greatest, and I was contemplating whether I should go down and like get them checked, but I'm like, they're probably going to recommend, yeah, you need all 4 new tires, but I'm like, they're still not like threadbare. Like I feel like they're, you know, the thread on them is still good. So I'm like, should I just bite the bullet and spend fucking another €100 getting new tires, or should I just try the test and see what happens? Like 250 on getting it fixed, another 50 for the test, another fucking €11 getting it retested, and have to pay the garage man again to get the things that are fitting. Like, I could have had a brand new car by now if the lockdowns hadn't happened. So your girl is salty today, having to bloody get up as having to get up early and spend all this money on a car that I wouldn't even have. Like, I would have had a brand new car that didn't need an NCT if the lockdowns hadn't happened by now, but because of all of that, I don't have work, I can't afford a car. My next goal is like, there's not much point in me buying like a car the equivalent to this if I just bought a cash outright, but I feel like if I had a job and with the money I've saved already, that it makes more sense for me to buy a newer car and pay it off. Just because, you know, the amount of money I put into fixing this car and blah blah blah, it would make more sense for me to buy a newer one, pay it off. But the way this pandemic's going, girl, I'll be driving this car. The fact now that I'm gonna get a fresh NCT for a year, I'm like, I don't think anybody's gonna want to buy my car. And for the price, girl, I'll just probably just get back. Like, am I gonna put an extra €300 on the price of this car just to get back what I just spent? You know what I mean? I'm just so salty having to like do a fresh NCT for a year that I don't want. Like, I don't want this car for another year. That's just like reality. Like, I really, really don't. So yeah, enough of me complaining. I'm gonna go get the NCT, and I'll probably vlog when I'm there because I've got no idea what I'm doing. Okay? And I have plans to go shopping afterwards. Okay, go, because I'm gonna go get paint. It's so early in the morning, girls. Even in the shops open. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye.
2,000 years later.
Okay, and I'm back after standing outside for like half an hour in the cold. It failed. Of course it did. I don't know why it like annoys me when I know that I was gonna fail. Like, my car's old. It's like a 2008. It failed on the emissions, and he said it failed badly. He's like, oh, you need to get someone who works with emissions. And he said it was on the bottom, it's advisory. My 2 back tires are older than 5 years, I think. So it's advised that I get my back tires replaced, but I knew that. I knew from the last year that my back tires were, or my tires were dodgy. But yeah, so everything else is fine. But I said I failed badly in the missions. I don't know why it's like, oh, I don't know, like I'm so disappointed. Cause like my car's not gonna pass first time, you know. It's like I give it to the garage man, and I pay all this money. It was €55 for it to be done. Yeah, you failed. And I have to pay another €11 to go get it retested, and I have to go back to the garage man. So I went to the shop and I bought myself some chicken wings. I also got, the last time I did shopping, I bought the scent boosters for this. And this is on sale, Ruby Jasmine. I have the scent boosters, and I know my other laundry softener, whatever it's called, is nearly up, so I bought the matching one. Seeing as you know, I'm not gonna be able to drive my car, but I'm already out this far, so you know, YOLO. I got some more wipes because I used all of my wipes that I had to clean this car for today. And I bought some crisps. And I have my failed NCT. I passed on the axles, brakes, the parking brake, the engine oil, and all my lights fixed. My tires, major. Fucking so annoyed, man. Do you ever get this feeling that your life's just struggle? Cause same. But look at these, beautiful. So now I'm gonna go to the co-op and buy like the putty to like fill holes in your walls and black paint, because you know when your life's falling apart, redecorate. So yeah, this is a fun vlog. I know I was expecting it to fail, but even that, I still feel shitty about it failing. I'm gonna eat these. I'm gonna go buy black paint. I'm gonna fix my life by organizing my life. Okay, so I'm back in the car. I went to, this is literally in the same place that for the NCT, just in case anybody's wondering. Like, this is, I'm going home, on the way home. I went to one little place, like a co-op warehouse, I don't know, what do you call them? What do you call them? Like a hardware shop that I thought it's like more house stuff, and they have loads of paint. I thought that's the only place I'm gonna get it. Nothing. I was like, oh my god, should I just go home? So I left. And then there's another co-op here, which is like where my dad goes for the farm stuff. Like all the nuts and the, like they have such a big outside place. I don't know, can I show you? Like, you see over there? It's like all of like fencing posts and nuts, and they have such an outside. It's where mostly people go for farming stuff. But inside they do sell household stuff, and they do sell pretty much anything and everything. So I was like, you know what, I'll stop here and look. And they did. I think I spent €31. This is the receipts they give you, because they're usually used to giving like farm people stuff. They have like a big massive painting section and like a household like maintenance stuff. I got a little tiny brush because I'm gonna have to do edges of the walls, and I don't think we have like a little fine brush for that. I think it was €1, and this was only $1.60, this little fine brush. I got an extra little roller thing because I'm gonna be painting black, and you're probably like, what are you doing there? But I have a vision, okay? I got this Ronseal smooth filler because I think I've explained before, but where the curtain pole used to be, I kept falling down, and we kept like putting a new hole in. The hole's like really too big for screws anymore, like it's loose. So I really want to just fill those holes up and just sand over them and paint over them, because I don't need curtains, girl. But regardless, those holes, oh my god, the sun, hello. Regardless, those holes are useless now, so I got that. That was only like $2.97. And it's multi-purpose for like wood, stone, concrete, and wood. Plaster, stone, concrete, or wood. And it fills gaps up to 20 millimeters deep. So hopefully, I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. So I got that, and then they have a big massive aisle of paint. Now, interior paint, it's all like creams and greys, and all really boring colors. I'm like, does anywhere sell nice, like, different colors for inside? I don't think they do. But this place sold black paint for exterior. Now, I could be, all the home DIYers are probably like, no, Laura, that's the wrong stuff. But it shouldn't matter. This is Sandtex exterior paint, ultra smooth masonry paint. But on the back, it just goes, the surface is suitable for use on most sound dry exterior surfaces, including rendering, rough cast, pebble dash, concrete, building blocks, facing bricks, previously painted surfaces. Not suitable for common flattened or engineering type bricks. So I'm like, girl, I'm only painting one wall, and I feel like that shouldn't matter, right? If it's inside or outside the house. So I got that. That was €17. Oh, paint is so expensive. But yeah, I haven't told anybody that I'm planning on doing this, but yeah, that was a success. I'm gonna film myself painting all of that. It's gonna be a whole video on its own because it's gonna take me like quite a few days to do that. But I think today I might fill in the holes and like get a time to dry so I can sandpaper it and all. And I do need to edit YouTube videos before I start ruining my room. I'm a bit disappointed about the whole NCT thing, but I need to, you know, just accept it and move on. Because it is what it is. There's no point in being like, oh, but I would have had a new car and this money and I shouldn't be spending this money and that money and whatever. It is what it is. You know, you just gotta accept it and accept it for what it is and just get on with it. So I did some retail therapy. The plans for the rest of the day, I need to edit YouTube videos. I need to maybe just clean up my room and have it ready for the painting because I'm gonna have to pull like everything. I have white paint. I'm only doing, okay, I think I should explain. I'm only doing one wall black and the rest I'm just gonna do white. And the skirting boards are like a white polish that I did last year, like a white satin varnish. The skirting boards because they were wood. It's the same stuff that I used to paint. I painted my wardrobe because my wardrobe used to be an ugly wood as well. But if you've seen my white wardrobe, because that video that I did of my cleaning my room, which I'll link up here, inside you see it's wood, and that's the colour the whole thing was on the outside, but I painted it. I'm pretty sure I have some of that left to like touch up the skirting boards because in parts, because I clean the skirting boards with wipes, like little bleachy wipes, and I think that's like taking off some of the varnish. So I might have to touch up the varnish on the skirting boards, but I'm pretty sure I have that. Pretty sure I have white paint for the other 3 walls. And yeah, the black paint is just for one feature wall because I want to keep it simple. I like black and white. If you've seen any of my stuff, I do buy like my furniture is all white. I have a black accessories. I feel like there's too much stuff in my room and my room's too small to be like doing it like funky colors. I'd rather like accessorize it with stuff and like have the paint like artwork and hanging stuff up to be the main focus point rather than the wall color. I feel like when people say I'm going to paint my room black, it's a bit extreme, but one wall just nice and clean, black and white. I have a vision, girl, and I'm going to do it. So yeah, big failure of a day. I might vlog some more today. I have no idea.